Robert Andrade with the endocrine system video quiz. I'll tell you right now, my drawing looks like Mrs. Incredible. And we will start with the red spot here on the brain. It is the hypothalamus, which regulates hunger and thirst, and sleep and wakefulness, and lots of involuntary mechanisms. And below that, this little green thing is the pituitary gland, which is referred to as the master gland because it controls all the other endocrine glands, and it influences growth, metabolism, and regeneration. Over here is the pineal gland. Don't mind that arrow, it's showing you the general direction. It is attached to the upper part of the thalamus, and it's also in between the hemispheres, so from this angle I could not show you exactly where it is anyway, but it's in there. And moving on down here, we'll go to the thyroid gland. I made it in light blue, you can barely see it, but it's there, and that regulates energy and metabolism. And if you look closely, I put little yellow dots in there to be the parathyroid, and that secretes hormones for calcium absorptions. Traveling on down here to the thymus, that builds resistance to disease, so that plays a part in the immune system. Going down further, right here in front we have the pancreas, and that is like a feedback system for controlling blood sugars. It also aids in digestion. Now behind that you have these two weird shaped kidneys that I made, and on top of that is the adrenal glands. And they secrete hundreds of things, some of which help you react to emergencies, cortisone, adrenaline for example. And they also regulate metabolism processes, water balance, and blood pressure. Going down further, we have what would be the ovaries in the female, or the testes in males, and they both influence blood circulation and determines mental vigor, and sex drive. Positive feedback loop. My example were contractions during child labor, and it starts during the labor. The brain stimulates pituitary. It's going to secrete oxytocin, and that in turn is going to stimulate the contractions. And once the baby's head passes the cervix, that's going to transmit to the brain. And the negative feedback loop I had were blood sugars, where the pancreas releases insulin to the liver, which lowers the blood sugar, or it can release the glucogen to raise it.